And I saw all these numbers last week with teams that start 0-5 and 0-6 and 0-7. And I thought CJ Nikowski, who does Braves TV, had a good handle on this. And nobody likes to have anybody who's not going to be screaming at the top of their lungs that the thing is falling apart, the ship is sinking. But CJ had a number that was very relevant, that I think 85 teams had lost 7 games in a row and made the playoffs. But people yelled back, but CJ, they're not the first 7 games. Like, okay, you're right. They're not the first 7 games. You could argue if you're going to lose 7 in a row, which you never want to do, and I never thought this team would lose 7 in a row this year. If you're going to do it, you'd like to get it out of the way early. So if it's a thing that happens, let it happen now. Here's my hot sports opinion. Here's my hot take that's not very hot. They're still going to make the playoffs. I really believe that. They're still one of the 6, and I repeat, 6 most talented teams in the National League. If this was the old days when games were in black and white and there were 2 division winners, yeah, it might be time to panic really early. Even those days, it wouldn't be time to panic after 9 games. But when only 2 teams made the playoffs, you would routinely have to win 94, 95, 96, 97 games. 6 teams are going to go from the NL. I still think the Braves are one of the 6 best teams. I think this team, as they get Acuna back, as Strider returns, Murphy comes back, and guys actually start producing more to their capabilities, they're going to reset this. And I know nobody wants to hear this because you want to hear it's not going to get better. It's going to look like this for the rest of the season. It's not. They're too good. They're too talented. I'm not resigning to the fact that that's what this baseball team is. I think we're going to look back in 3 months and go, how the hell did they lose 7 in a row to start the season? Because they'll be right in the middle of a playoff chase.
Yeah, the 0-7 start, I had mentioned last week that it's sort of able to dismiss that because so many of those teams existed when there were fewer playoff spots. There were a couple at 0-6 who made the playoffs, 1-11, the Cardinals, 1995. I think the Stones started 0-6 and they make the playoffs. Actually, play the Braves. So 0-6 made it when there were only 8 teams in the playoffs, not 12. 74 Pirates start 0-6. There were 2 teams in each league that made the playoffs. 2. The Pirates came back from 0-6 to make the playoffs with only 2, not 12,
right.
2. So it can be done.